Welcome to the Business Chef Podcast, where we learn from the best about the business side of the food service industry. Do you make food? Then let us help you make money doing it. Want to connect with us? Check us out at Make Food Make Money on Instagram or Facebook, or email us info@businesschef.org. Hey everybody, and welcome to the Business Chef Podcast with me, Chef Sean Boucher. Thanks for joining us. Man, we got a good one today. Our good man, Mr. Tristen Larsen, is back today. If you remember, Tristen's been on a few times. He is the master of marketing when it comes to online social media, when it comes to getting the word out through these different digital channels. Man, this guy, he knows his stuff, and he's doing it for a lot of people. And so we've asked to have him back for that reason, because there's a lot of people out there that are really struggling right now, really struggling with what to do to increase their sales, to get people to come in, to get people to buy more. And so hopefully this will help. So without further ado, I'm going to turn the time over to Mr. Tristen Larsen and have him give you some real-world advice in this very digital world we live in. Okay, thanks for being back with us, Tristen. Appreciate your time. As always, you've always got a lot of really good insights and things for us. So with that said, talk about what you have going on right now, especially amidst all the challenges we're facing as an industry.
Yeah, absolutely. So, like most people listening to this right now, my company and I, my clients and I, we're really just all adapting to the situation. And, I'm of the mindset that in situations like this, we shouldn't just kowtow to the virus. We shouldn't just lay down and, let it damn us. Obviously, that's easier said than done. But that's been the mindset, and we've been adapting and making a lot of changes. And some of our clients right now are really kind of not thriving. That's not the right word, because obviously sales are down, but they're adapting and they're pushing through the challenges, and they're going to be okay. I think we'll all be okay, but they're not doing bad. And we adapted by doing a couple different things. So the first thing that we did is, if you look at consumer behavior just in general right now, people are eating out of necessity, not so much out of enjoyment right now. So step one is shifting the menu offering. One of my clients right now, Deep South Taco, they have like 3 different locations in New York. And one thing that they did is shift their menu completely to comfort food, family style comfort food, in order to go ahead and kind of meet what people are looking for right now. And that's what's happening with pretty much all of our clients, is we're shifting everything over to family style meals with massive portions, because that's what people are really hungry for. And that's what's actually doing really well. That's what's selling well for pretty much all of our clients. And then the other thing that we did is made so that all the online ordering systems were really up to date, and making sure that the user experience was as good as it could be. So for example, that means shifting POS, online ordering systems, to platforms like ChowNow, which are a lot more user-friendly and which encourage people to purchase more when they're actually on the online ordering system. And then the really, really cool thing is, now we've been focused on generating online orders. If you're listening to this and you own a restaurant, obviously that's what you have to do right now, is you have to focus on, how can I generate online orders? And there's free ways to do that. And then of course there's paid ways to do that, like running paid Facebook ads, which I'll get into in a second. But what we're finding that's really kind of selling right now is, if you're an operator in your business or you're the owner, recording a video of yourself, whether that's a live video or whether that's any video, and you're talking about your food, you're talking about the current situation, you're just kind of showing people, your customers, your followers on social media, you're showing them your business, and you're showing them you're a restaurant and you're just kind of taking them into your world and talking to them about the situation and what you have going on. That's working really well. One of my clients, Mark Rogers of Mixed Up Burgers, he's been doing this almost every day, and he's been telling me on a daily basis how he has customers coming in talking about his videos that he's posting. And you want to be entertaining, and you want to kind of, people, find it interesting. For example, if you show them your kitchen, because most people don't see the kitchen of a restaurant, they don't see, the chef making food, they don't see those type of things. So if you show them that, that's interesting to them. And that's going to help you differentiate yourself from the competition and sell, food right now. Now, another strategy, like I mentioned before, is running Facebook ads. And I'm sure if you're listening to this, you've boosted on Facebook, or maybe you've ran an ad before and you're familiar with that entire process, how to run an ad on Facebook. But here's what's really, really cool. So there is something called a Facebook Pixel, which is a little piece of code you can install onto your website. And what that little piece of code that you can install onto your website does is it tracks everything, including purchases, including online orders. So what we're doing right now is we're actually spending anywhere from $1 to $4 to generate an online order. And this is really groundbreaking and game-changing, because what we're doing is we're taking people to the online ordering system that our client has set up on their website. And of course, with that being the case, there is very little fees being taken out. And our customers keep their data. They keep the customer's data. And not only that, if these customers have a good experience, they'll be back again, right? They'll continue to purchase directly from the online ordering system on the website. So what this kind of breaks down to is we're spending $2 to $3 to generate a $25 to $30, sometimes even $40 order with this family style meal. And all we have to do is spend more money to make more money. So we spend $2, and let's just say we spend $100 a day, that generates a ton of order. That generates 50 orders. And we're able to do this and track this with predictability. And you can do this yourself by going ahead and making sure you have this Facebook Pixel installed onto your website, which you can Google how to do. Google Facebook Pixel. You may actually already have one installed. Have a web guy or have someone on Fiverr.com install this into your site, and then start running ads on Facebook to generate online orders. And you can kind of do some Google searching to figure out how to do that. And that's what's working really, really well for our clients right now. And that's kind of what's been going on. We've been adapting to the situation, doing those three things. And it's my clients have been saying things like, we're actually not doing bad right now. That's a really satisfying thing to hear, especially considering what's happening. So that's what we've been working on, Sean.
Oh, amazing. As always, you've got some great things going, some just incredible opportunities for people to really either grow their sales or just keep their sales flat. At this point, if you can just keep selling and stay in business, man, that's half the battle. So if people hear this and they're interested in knowing more about what you're doing or finding out more about you, what's the best way to do that?
Yeah, absolutely. So I guess I'd say the first thing is go on Facebook and type in my name, Tristen Larsen. I post a lot of content on Facebook pretty much every single day. Same thing with LinkedIn. And I actually just launched a podcast called The Recipe for Revenue. If you follow me on Facebook or LinkedIn, I'm sure you'll see something about that. And otherwise, my website is recipe4revenue.com. You can feel free to schedule a time with me to have a conversation there. But I'd say those are the ways. I'm always open to have a conversation and help people where I can.
Well, and I would just plug this by saying everybody out there really should take the opportunity to check out what you've got going, because you've got some very cool, very dynamic, just really, really slick things going on that are very innovative. And I think anybody who is really looking to either just stay in business or really thrive in their business. These are things that, these strategies, these ideas, these are things that are not going away. This is the way of the future. And I think that if you can really, clamp onto somebody like Tristen, who's got the experience and got the know-how, then that will definitely go far for you. So we appreciate your time today and look forward to catching up with you in the future.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks so much.
Hey, thanks for sticking around. Be sure to share this podcast with your friends, family, coworkers, or anyone who's interested in making food and money. And when you get a second, give us a review. It really helps us get the word out, as well as letting us know how we're doing. Want to connect with us? Check us out at Make Food Make Money on Instagram or Facebook, or email us info@businesschef.org.